Everyone, I'm Lucy and I'm the Head of Sales and Marketing for Osborne Community Partnerships, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of our new titles that are perfect for your Halloween market. So the first one is a sticker dolly dressing, witches and wizards. Although this is quite Halloweeny, I think this is one that you wouldn't necessarily need to worry about stocking up on, because I think you would be able to sell it quite happily after Halloween. You can see all the beautiful kind of sparkly detailing on the front. And I think this is a series that people are very familiar with and actively will look for on stands. And this is a series I think that will draw people into your stand because it's familiar, it's comforting, and kids just love it. So if you haven't come across a sticker dolly dressing book before, this is the larger format one. You have got characters to dress with the clothes that are at the back of the book. These pages are perforated, which I think is great because it's easier to tear the page out and then it's easier for children to actually use the sticker book. And the other thing that I think is really good, other than just being a sticker book, is actually it's a really subtle way to get your kids to practice their readings. Yesterday, my daughter and I were on a train. We had a smaller, one of the little sticker dolly dressing books, but she read the text at the top of each of the pages before out loud to me before we put the stickers on the page. So I think if you're looking for kind of like even more reason for your customers to get these, I think it's great for kids practicing their reading as well. So this is sticker dolly dressing, witches and wizards. On a different age range, this is Boo, the Slider Sounds book. I do still think this concept is quite novel to customers. This is aimed at small children. Oh, that's quite an active sound. That sounds like a cat. And this is great for that kind of like baby's first Halloween or like a toddler's Halloween. And I think does appeal to that market where parents want to get these kind of books because they're experiencing these first with their children. So you have got the, what have you got? Ghosts and skeletons in this one. Oh, here we go. The skeleton and the ghost. And you've got a wolf and a thunder crash. Oh, and cats and mice, rats, sorry. And wits and bats. So just really fun, really entertaining. I think great for an older sibling to share with a younger sibling, and just a nice kind of novelty book for parents to buy for their child's first Halloween. Then we have got First Magic Painting Pumpkins. So this is the younger version of the Magic Painting books. The illustrations are much simpler. And I think these books are super good value. And one of my favourite purposes for these books, to be honest, is actually for siblings to share them, because you've got the perforated pages so you can tear them out. My kids quite regularly share a magic painting book, and I have to say they do disagree about most things. They've never fought over one of these because all they're interested in is choosing the picture that they like from the inside of the book, and then you can tear the page out that they want to paint. Again, you've got that kind of subtle reading, so good for older children if you want them to practice their reading. And actually the event I was at the weekend with a couple of partners, there was a grandparent that wanted to get one of these books, but I think didn't want to pay for two of them. And actually that's what sold it to her, the fact that actually the kids could share it, and she just needed to get one magic painting book. So she did then buy it. So yeah, I think that's one of my favourite things probably about magic painting. Well, other than the fact it is that mess-free, so you feel like you're a great parent because you're doing some arts and crafts, but it's mess-free. But also I think they are really good for sibling sharing with the perforated edges. Then we have got this one, which is Werewolf Wood. So this is the younger version of the Adventure Game Book series, which is the brand new mystery game books. So the text is much larger, it's full colour throughout, and everything is a little bit simpler. So the puzzles are simpler, the reading is simpler, but you still have that same format where you are making choices about what happens to your character. You still got the dice involvement. And I think these are just perfect for children that really like the concept of choose your own, but perhaps the adventure game books are just that step too challenging in terms of reading ability and ability to solve the puzzles. And I think this is the perfect answer to that. So I think this will be really popular for you guys. And the final new Halloween one is this super cute Don't Tickle the Skeleton. I found at every event I've been to, actually, not children, parents would rather pay more for a Don't Tickle than a That's Not My. And I think it is just that interactive element that they just do a bit more. The most recent event I was at, people were actively looking for sound books because their children really engaged with those. So this one, we got the little rattly skeleton, you got the happy little pumpkin, the vampire, and you've got a monster and the little monster. So it's really interactive, really fun. I'm not going to play you the music at the end. And then obviously you've got the sound chip button at the end to play the music. Again, I think this is perfect for a first Halloween. And also I do think it is great for that sibling sharing of an older sibling enjoying sharing a book with a younger sibling, interacting to it together. And my children used to like making up little dance routines to the music at the end. So that is a fun, spooky Don't Tickle. So hope you have a really fab September of selling and that you enjoy some early Halloween sales.